Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Hi guys, thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for joining me today. What we're going to do, I've got to get comfortable, otherwise I won't be doing anything. So what we're going to be doing today, guys, a bohemian collaged cover, and we'll make extra so we can make tags. Because this is what I do and what I like doing. So you can use to collage on envelope. For the cover, I prefer these file folders. They're sturdy and they're good. I prefer them. Or bags. I might use bags. Because I find for tags, they might be a little bit thick. So, if I used a cut-up bag, I find this is probably ideal. And then you can back them up to teaspoon pages after we're done. So I normally always put something down on my desk. And I have wipes in case I need them. I use Mod Podge. You can use glue, but I feel the Mod Podge adheres better. So we're going to use that. And I like keeping my fabrics cut up into squares. So I've got that already. Hate stretching, but anyway, you got to do what you got to do. Let's see if it's taping. I'd hate to start and it's not. Anyway, guys, I'm only going to try and do a video a week. I just find, I've got two here, so I'll just take one away. And I always have, like I said, something to cover. I have wipes near me. I start at one end. And like I said, I do use Mod Podge. I prefer Mod Podge. I just feel it's that little bit better for covers. I'm just trying to think if I've ever used the other glue before. What's it called? PVA glue. I'm not sure. For thinner fabrics, right, like this, just make sure it is not gooey as, like so. I'll just put a thin piece there. And I'm just going to... Doesn't matter if you go over the edge. You don't want it globby. And I cut them in squares, guys, for the simple fact that you'll find that it's going to... See how if you thin it out, you're not going to get glue coming through. You will with certain stuff, but... you know, like it's going to come through. There's nothing you can do about it, right? And I try and just follow my line. And if, say, for instance, and I'll try and keep it all together so you don't have to go in afterwards and, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have to go in and... So if you keep it together, when you're sewing, it's just that much easier. So this is going to be a bohemian one. And I like the squares, right? I suppose you can do any shapes, but you're going to find it a lot harder to sew. Actually might change my mind on that piece. And I might move it. I might put it there. And I overlap a little bit or not at all, right? I try and keep it a little bit together. Just want a bigger piece. Oh no, have I got a bigger piece? I've got to have a big piece. I'll have to cut that. Because I want it to go to the end. Oh, golly gosh. I didn't need to do that. I hate bending. But anyway, doesn't matter. I'll have to cut that. I always have a little plate handy too, so my brush can go in it. It's easy to wash a plate. And I normally use a roller after I'm done it, and I roll it on. You know, roll over it, I should say. I'm going to use my hands because my roller is not next to me. I didn't get it ready right. See, I'm using thin stuff as well. Because it looks good. Which side is it? Yeah, that's... So, it's fun. It's a fun way of doing a bohemian cover if you can't get the fabric you want and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, I just get colourful fabrics and whatnot and do it. So I'm going to have to overlap there, but that's easily done. Oh, I don't really have to. This is easy peasy, right? Like I said, try and cut it in squares because it just makes sewing easier. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time sewing these covers. But they look really good when you make covers, tags out of these collage stuff. Like, I like it. I'm just going to go over that a bit. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work the way. I'm going to change that. See how I can pick up things and just change them to suit me. And then I'll go like so. I like if you got some blingy stuff, put it in. It just looks so amazing. Whoops. I feel like my brush is getting... Hang on a minute. I'm not... I like doing things standing up, guys, and I just can't stand up. See how it's losing a bit of colour? But I'll show you a finished piece when I'm done, and you'll see it won't matter. You cut up coffee-dyed laces, into all sorts of things with this. It's so much fun too. Like so. Trying to see what I've got. And it's going to be fun, like, to make a bohemian cover. You can use it for all types of journals, not necessarily... So I've got a mixture of colourful fabrics. I'll just pick and choose what I feel. If I want it, I might use it backwards, you know, the back side of it, because I like it better. Anything with a bit of fibre in it, you know, it's just good to add to your craft. like so. It takes a while to do. Just make sure you pull it up every now and then, because just in case it's stuck. So I've got all sorts of different textiles here. And I want to use them because at the end of the day, I possibly won't be using for anything else, you know what I mean? And I'll swap that around that way. And I'm going to put this long bit. And see how I'm just trying to keep it so it's close to each other. So it's not difficult to sew. Got a bit of gold there, so I can put that there. And I'm not putting a thick coat, I'm just putting a thin coat. And I'm not even taking note too much of the colours I'm adding, right? I'm just making sure that I haven't, all I'm making sure of is I haven't got the same colour twice in a row. Just a simple, basically, simple technique, easy peasy. And it doesn't take long to do this, right? Oops, I'm putting too much. And that's what you've got to watch out for. You don't put too much. See, that's sticking down already. So when it dries, right, and you haven't got a sewing machine, all you do is go around with your Fabri-Tac and just glue sections down. And it will take if you don't want to sew it. Because a lot of people haven't got a sewing machine. It's going to look cool. And that's what you want, you know. Whatever you're making, you want it to look cool. See, I'm just going to push that into there. This is going to make beautiful tags, beautiful ephemera. Right, now go to the next row. It's going to make a great cover. In this cover, this is what we're making at the moment. This will make a good, how I judge it, I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to do it like so. When I sew it, I'll use the zigzag stitch, right? See, I'm just going a little bit over because I'm sewing this. I'm not real pedantic how, oh, I don't want that too close to that one. Yeah, you just sort of try and keep away from being too close to stuff you've already got down. Bit of green lace. This is going to be my next cover, and I might show you a bit of my process too, if you want. you know, of making the cover make life easy for you. Takes me a while to pick me bits and pieces sometimes. You know, it's just... But I don't stress when I'm cutting the fabric out because it will work, right? So, for instance, I don't worry about colours because it's patchwork, it's bohemian. Oh, that's too close. I don't want that colour too close. A bit of blue, green, oh no, blue will do. I don't want green too close. This is just dyed laces, right? You can dye with anything, food dyes. You can go online on eBay and you can find little bottles of powdered dyes. I forget what they're called. I'll have a look and with the next video and I'll tell you. So this is a fun project, right? So it's one you can enjoy. And the textiles look so great, like seriously great. And this will take a few hours to dry unless you use a heating tool. That will dry it. You can do that. Oh, no, it's too close to that colour, so I might put... What am I going to put there? I'll put that... I love the colours, guys. When you're doing bohemian, you just can really, really play, you know, like seriously play. I'll just get... Just keep moving your mat. Wrong way. Oh, that is the right way. Yeah, I can't remember the dyes. Oh, they're just here, so I'll get them out. And then when you've sewn it in that, you can snip around the sides if you've gone over and stuff like that. And you can make some beautiful boho beads. I mean, boho beads. Boho tags out of this. It's just fun. It's just a fun project. I'm going to put that there and we'll fill that gap in with that bit of lace that's there. It's a bit of dyed lace. It sticks down, believe you me. Put that down. See, I've overlapped it a little bit. It won't hurt. Put it on that side. Whoops. Might need a longer piece of something. We're going to do that. And then we're going to find, I want that there, like so. And then I want this. I've got lots of textiles, guys, and this is why I'm doing this. It just makes for a really good collage. Look at that. And normally, like I said, I've got a roller and I'll roll that out. And I'll roll that out after I'm done. Oh, I'm going to have to stand. Sorry, guys. I'll just move that out of the road. Move that out of the road because it's all sticky. And there's the one I've done. And as you can see, it's all been zigzagged, right? And I use the file folder, which is that. You can just use normal file folders, but I like these ones. They're sturdy and whatnot. Now, I did have the cover. So there's that. There's the zigzagged at the back. And I want to show you the cover, but I don't know what I did with that. No, just 2 seconds. Oh, I just want my hands from being sticky. And you can see how colourful this is. Truly is amazing. So the dyes run on my hands. So here you are. This is the cover I normally use to do my So what I normally do, this is normally my book size. So I'll cut it to that length. Right, so that will give me enough for pockets or tags or whatever, this big piece, because that's double page file folder. Just get rid of the screwy stuff off my hands. It's not coming off, the dye. It will eventually. But anyway, this is what I normally use. So what I'll do, I'll come on and do this, and I'll show you how to do the spine and the inside of this in the next video, because on mine, I want to have a sort of a curved spine. But yeah, that's it. That's all sewn. And you can't see the bit of glue that actually has gone through. It's not a problem because it's a bohemian cover. You know what I mean? It's just nice. And you're going to be able to, so that if you turn it, that's the folder. But we're not going to do that. So anyway, I hope you like our project. It's just simple. I'll put my brush in the bucket. You always keep the white ones, guys. I always keep white ones on my desk. Like I said, I have used for this project this. I always use this for collage fodder, or, you know, for collage, for a cover or pockets or whatever I want to make, or the cover itself. So my suggestion is test, you know, a piece, and which is what I might do. I'll wipe my plate. I always stick my brush in a plate. Yeah, so that's how I do mine. And I might roll the brush after I'm done, and I'll come back part 2 and we'll make the cover. It's easier to show you because I'm going to use the whole thing, but we need to put a spine in it, and I want to show you how to do that. But anyway, guys, that was quick and easy, as you can see. I'll have this sewn in the next video so you can see. You can use thin materials, thick materials. It doesn't matter because you're going to sew around it. If you haven't got a sewing machine, after you've rolled it out and it's completely dry and you've got any ends sticking out, just use a bit of fabric glue. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for watching, liking and subscribing. I'll see you next time. Bye.